Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Markets are bloody red, but don't worry, this is part of the market cycle. But in today's video, we're going to talk about what altcoins I am very excited about to be able to pick up on this dip and why I think that you might be bullish on them as well. And also, and really importantly, for all you guys who need a refresher here or are new to the markets, we're going to talk about market cycle, psychology, and also how far this dip could go and at what areas I'm looking to enter these positions. So guys, if that sounds good to you, make sure you like the video. If you're new to my channel, what's up? My name is Kyle Chasse. I've been in crypto for 12 years, bringing you guys everything that I've learned over these many years in crypto. It's like a eternity in crypto, right? Most people have been in it for a little bit anyway. so guys, anyway, I'm excited for this. If you're excited, like the video, and without further ado, let's get into it. So first thing we're going to talk about, and actually before I get into it, I got a surprise for you as well. It'll throw you off because of the thumbnail, but you'll completely understand why I'm talking about this in just a second. So let's get into it. So as you can see, guys, the markets are red. We had quite a crazy pullback in Bitcoin. We're looking at 3.8% right now, which is pretty brutal. Altcoins getting flushed out as well. But again, this is pretty normal, guys. And before we get into the market pullback, let's talk about this for a second. Crazy is a good word to describe it. If you guys have probably seen this already for sure. This is the XRP fake BlackRock iShares following our application for Delaware. What's crazy is that anybody can go in and file this, right? And so someone did and completely manipulated the market and took some serious profits. So this is just completely fake, but it's on the official .gov website, which is nuts. Like they're just the government situation, like they're just not set up to handle the kind of cleverness that the crypto folk have here. So you can see it was confirmed false. You guys have probably heard about this by now. You can see that there's this crazy pump and then a sell-off, and then now it's kind of recovering a little bit for XRP. And but where are we now? So we had this crazy run up here, guys, right? Like as you can see, all the way back, to like, look at this. This is nuts, right? Like all the way back here from the beginning, the turn of the year. So we've been definitely, as I've been saying a long time, in this bull market, right? And we see these pretty normal pullbacks here, which is quite common. And so I'm like, as I've been saying on this channel for a long time, like when people come back and look at the bull run that we had here, they're going to look at this and say, they're going to look at this and say that, the bull run actually started after FTX, which is what I've been saying for a long time. You guys know that if you watch my channel. But you can see we've already had these pretty significant pullbacks. This is 20% here. You got another one. Let's do, so 20% there. You've got another one here, which looks like it's about the same. And then today, it's significantly less, right? Significantly less. But I think that now people understand that we're so close to the Bitcoin spot ETF being announced that the people just don't want to risk it, right? And we've seen like this was pretty scary. I watched this red candle come down here. This was just like 45 minutes ago or something like that. So you can see, let's see, price range. So from the top, which is 38, so we got about an 8% pullback on Bitcoin right now. So are we going to go down further? It's definitely possible. And so what I'm about to share with you guys today is how to prepare for that. So you can see that we had a lot of longs liquidated, $326 million in longs liquidated in the last 24 hours and 40 million in shorts. So, that's obviously caught a lot of people off by surprise. I've shared this with you guys already before, but I just want to go over it. This is the 2017 bull run. And you can see it started even before people thought it was a bull run, kind of like I've been saying the last year has happened, right? We saw this in the DeFi summer, which was here. This is kind of the DeFi summer where markets started warming up again in 2016. Oh, sorry, it was 2016. And then into 2017 when it got quite parabolic. So I kind of feel like we're like here, right? In this grand scheme of things. And so you can see for here, a lot to go up in the cycle, but you can see that these pullbacks are quite normal. And so another thing I want to talk about today in this video is responsibly, entering into the market. And I've said it before, I am pretty new into using leverage, but and as I'll show you guys in just a bit here, you know, I don't have, or I'll just show you guys right now, like I don't have any open positions on Bybit. And I haven't, right, since here. So you can see like the last trade I made was here, the Bitcoin bought here, sold here, right on, actually that was really, really good. I saw that run up to 38,000 and like I got it, like I showed you guys in the video yesterday, right? So, and you can see, but right now we came all the way down to this line of resistance here on Bitcoin, and touched like 34.5. Got pretty scary. If you guys were watching the markets at the time, you're probably pretty scared as well. And you can see we bounced off this really strong line of resistance, coming back down now. And, you know, it seems like to be settling down for at least a second. But we saw what this presented with us is a good opportunity to look at altcoins, right? And that's what the point of this video is. This is the 2021 bull run. You can see also there was a 26% pullback, 18% pullback, 10% pullback, 16% pullback. And right, so the 2017 bull run was more extreme on the pullbacks and than it was on the 2021 bull market. And that's because there's more liquidity in the market with higher market caps. And so it's harder for these big, huge price swings to happen. And that's why I think that I'm not really considering or thinking that we're going to see a 30% pullback here anytime soon. Also, people don't want to be caught off guard with the BlackRock ETF announcement, because we could get the BlackRock ETF announcement as soon, like any time between now and the 17th. They could approve all 12 of the pending applications still. But I think that they're probably going to delay them. And I'm getting a little bit more in line with the guys from Bloomberg who are saying a 90% chance by January 10th. So the markets can be expecting a little bit of maybe some calmness before then. And so we might see some consolidation here moving into the following, couple of weeks here. It could just get quite boring. A lot of people are speculating that, we were going to see this ETF announcement happening this week. It's probably not going to happen. So you have some time here. Don't panic and do anything crazy. But this also could be a rotation of some capital into the stock market, because stock market has been cranking. So you can see this is the S&P is now up 400 points since its low less than 3 weeks ago on October 27th. That's a 10% move in just 11 trading days, with today's CPI report sending the S&P to 4,500. The NASDAQ is now up 13% from its October lows and just 6% away from new all-time highs. 6% from the stock market all-time highs, guys. That's crazy. As of this morning, markets have shifted to expect 4 interest rate cuts in 2024. You know what that means, guys? Quantitative easing probably coming back into the markets, money printer. Remember, I made that video not too long ago. I think the thumbnail is called the Everything Bull Run. That looks like it's shaping up. Again, we're coming into an election year here. We're just 6 weeks away from the new year, and that's a 2024 election year. So I'm pretty sure that that's going to be a really, really bullish year for all markets in general. You can see that we just had this in 5 hours ago, 6 hours ago. The CPI came in lower than expected. It was estimated at 3.3. It came at 3.2. This sent the stock market in a very bullish pattern. And you can see here too, just what's been going on. So also Michael Burry has closed his short, his $1.6 billion short, marking a 40% loss. And he wasn't, just so you guys know, he was using leverage as well. So it wasn't a $1.6 billion. He didn't lose $500 million. He lost, I think we did the math, it was about only like $3 or $4 million probably. So, and sorry guys, I'm still a little bit sick. So getting into the altcoins that I am buying and this dip here and that I'm excited about for the pullback. Well, the thumbnail shows Polygon or Matic, right? And I was going to include it. I've had mixed feelings about this for a long time. And Sandeep was teasing for like a week now, this big announcement that was coming out. And when I was preparing for this show, this announcement came out. You can see here, he's been teasing for it. He made this on the 8th. So that's 6 days ago. And then what is this announcement? It is OKX, the OG exchange, is building a ZK-powered L2 using Polygon CDK. Like, so I don't understand this at all, actually. This just made me scratch my head and be like, what the hell is this about? Like, why are you excited? Like, I understand that if there's a company that Polygon represents, because not the blockchain. See, what you have to understand here is this is not bullish for the Matic token whatsoever. In fact, from everything I can understand, this is bearish for Polygon. It's adding another layer 2 that will be directly competing for applications building on top of Polygon. They don't need to use a Matic token. The underlying token will be OKB. The OKX exchange trading token will be the actual token on this new blockchain. So what is the big news here? I don't get it. Was it that your company, Polygon, the parent company, I don't know what it's called. I know that Cardano has IOHK, that's a centralized company that builds around the ecosystem. I know that Ethereum has Consensus, Polkadot has, what is it called? Oh my God, it's been so long, I just forgot. They got Web3 Foundation, and they also have Parity, right? Parity. So, I don't know, but you can see that that the markets did not react favorably to this news. This was up today to 93 cents and 94 cents, and it's pulled back 5% since the news. And you could say this is a buy the rumor, sell the news events, but also those events could really pump a price, right? Especially if it's an exchange listing or if it's some big partnership or something. But this is just a dumb announcement if you ask me. Now, again, I was going to use this data in the layer 2 kind of narrative, but I want to show you something quite interesting here. So back in 2021, if you guys don't know, I am the CEO of a company called Pay Network. It's a launch pad. And in 2021, we were one of the top 3 launch pads. We launched over 120 projects, and we will start doing that again soon, by the way. And I will make a whole video once we're now allowed to announce what we've been working on for the past 18 months in the bear market. I'm really excited for that, by the way. But one of the projects that we launched was called Metis. And Metis is a layer 2 that hasn't got a lot of attention because they didn't raise hundreds of millions of dollars from VCs. But guess who is one of the founders of Metis DAO? It's actually Vitalik's mom, right? So, and I'm not joking. I'm not joking at all. It's actually Vitalik's mom. And if you look at the 1 year of these layer 2s, right? Matic, Metis, I ruined the surprise for you guys. So if you look at the 1 year, you're looking down here and saying, well, that's not very impressive about Matic, right? But what I think is really interesting to observe is if you look at the 1 month, look at the change here. It's actually outperformed Optimism and Arbitrum as far as price appreciation. And it's the market cap is 100 million right now compared to these multi-billions of Optimism and Arbitrum. So what I'm going to do, I noticed this today, I still have some of my tokens from my private sale, but I'm going to reach out to the team, have a conversation, and understand what is this revived momentum. And I've heard the name popping up more and more right now. So I'm not going to say that I'm going to go buy more today, but I'm definitely going to go look into it, guys, because I think it could be very, very interesting here. You do have the fact that it's Vitalik's mom behind it. I know that it's a great tech, great team. When we did due diligence and invested in it in the first place, we were private sale investors into it. And so anyway, I think that's really interesting. Now, let's get into the other tokens. Rolllbit is something that you guys know I have been incredibly bullish on. And even in days where it's red, you don't have crazy huge pullbacks because people are still gambling, and Rolllbit is still using revenue to buy back and burn the token, which is amazing. $11.5 million. These guys aren't even on a centralized exchange really because they won't list them because it's a casino coin. But you can see that 3 days ago, there was an all-time high of 26 cents for the token, and it's down 17% almost. So I consider that for something that has really been up only for the past year. Look at this chart for the past year, right? I think that this is it's a good opportunity, and we're coming into a bull market where this is just going to get more parabolic. I've said it before. I think that this is going to be a multi-billion-dollar, $20 billion, something like that, platform in the bull market. And so looking for good pullbacks to enter and increase my position. And like I said before, I've talked about, a lot of you guys found me from Altcoin Daily. Find the projects that you're interested in, that you're bullish on, take some positions, and then look for opportunities to increase your bag as you become more and more interested in that ecosystem and increase your exposure on the ones that you have more conviction in. And I've been covering Rolllbit for like 2 months or something, right? Let's look at 90 days, right? Look at like, or I don't remember exactly when it was, but like, maybe it's been a little bit long. I don't know. But anyway, like it's been up a lot. Like, I think the market cap was about $430 million when I first started talking to you guys about it. So it's up like 40, 50% since then. And I just expect that to continue to increase and increase and increase. Okay, I'm not going to try to load that right now. So Injective is something that I think is a really good opportunity right now. And guys, for the specific numbers of where we're looking to enter our positions, because, you know, we don't know here if this sell-off is done or, you know, this is just a breather and it goes down and we see another 5% in Bitcoin, which is another 25% in alts. So would I look to, am I going to go put everything into these projects I'm mentioning right now? No. But if you guys want a more detailed analysis, and also just to be fully transparent, I'm not the one who is good at technical analysis. I like fundamental analysis. I like to trade leverage when the momentum is bullish. That's why I haven't entered a trade in like 4 or 5 days, because it hasn't been bullish momentum in 4 or 5 days. And so I haven't made a trade because I'm waiting for it to feel more like things are going up, right? And when it's sideways or corrections like this, I'm waiting for a confirmation that we're again in a bullish kind of trajectory before I'm going to start entering my long positions on something like Bybit. But if you guys are interested to find out where the traders in our groups are looking to acquire these tokens that we're talking about, you can get into the VVIP trading group that we have by following the instructions in the description below or the pinned comment below. And it tells you how to get into this VVIP trading group so you can know exactly where our traders are looking to enter into these positions for the tokens that we're talking about today. Now, Banana, you guys know that I am incredibly bullish here on Banana. Now, look at this opportunity. And I'm out of all these tokens, guys, the only one that I literally bought before I just filmed this show because I wanted to get an opportunity here was Banana. Now, let's refresh the page to make sure that we have the most recent price and information here. But this thing was just something that I've been talking about forever to you guys. I talked about it before it even launched. I told you exactly how to get into it, how to play the launch, to get it at $6, you know, like between $5 and $6, right? And so, you know, if you would have watched that video and learned how to get in it, you'd already be up 5 or 6x from that entry price. But you can see that today it was just on a freaking tear and actually hits all-time highs. And I'll show you why this is happening in just a second. But if you look at the price range here, why I actually wanted to buy this before I filmed this video, and just full transparency, guys, I'm not trying to like hide anything from you guys or anything. So like you had this 26% pullback. And today when we were going over the show and trying to figure out, you know, what to talk about and what kind of tokens to buy in this dip, all I saw was this green chart, just crazy pumping up. And every time we make a video and talk about Banana in it, I totally forget to increase my position. I have like a very small bag. And every time I made this video, I literally forgot to go buy more, even though it's the thing I have like the most conviction on from the small cap plays right now. It's just got crazy, crazy, crazy data, crazy data. And I'm gonna show that to you guys in a second. You know, but like compared to Unibot, which has like 2x the market cap, this thing is in my opinion, a no-brainer. Now, it's not financial advice, of course. Do your own research. And, you know, I made other videos. I'll link them as well down below if you don't know why I'm so excited about Banana Gun. But we'll talk about it a little bit right now. So let's go to the dashboards here. And again, you can just see it. I feel like I talk about this every single time that I make a video, but you can just see it just raking in all-time records all the time, just smashing through records. Why? Because it's really useful technology. It's very, 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 very good. And it generates real revenue that is distributed to our token holders and toward buyback and burns. So you can just smashed new records. Now to show you, like Unibot, you know, what like 3 months ago, right? 3 to 4 months ago, Unibot, which was the kind of first trading bot with a token in the market, right? Maestro was original. Then Unibot had a $211 million market cap, right? And Banana's at 30 right now, right? 211 million. But, and that thing, and remember, 3-4 months ago, we were still fully in a bear market, right? Like, I mean, what everyone else would say, right? Like it felt very, very, very bearish. But let me just show you something here. So this is Banana Gun, total volume and fees here, right? And yesterday did $16 million in volume and generated 44.5 ETH in fees. 16 and 44. Let's go look at Unibot, did 3 million. That's like a 5.5x. The volume was done on Banana Gun. It just completely taking over because people are going to, like, it's important that you have speed and that you're using the best bot, the best technology for your the purposes it's serving. So you can also see the fees with 12 versus 44, almost a 4x increase in fees. So this is why I just have such high conviction. I think Banana Gun is going to absolutely destroy it in the bull market. Like, you know, I don't even know what the valuation could be, but it's got to go up into the hundreds of millions is my guess easily, right? It could even go up to $1 billion plus in a bull market. You might think that's crazy, but like, it's not crazy at all. And that's literally, I increased my positions quite a bit right before I made this show. And I was still considering it, even when it smashed all-time highs today. I was still considering it, but then I saw this opportunity to come in and get a bigger bag. So you can see this tweet that they made as well. New volume all-time high yesterday exceeded 16 million, surpassing our previous all-time by almost double. Just smashed it, guys. Smashed it. Did I just completely skip over Injective? No, I talked about Injective, right? But like, yeah, I don't know if I got distracted or what, guys. I think I got distracted here. Sorry. So Injective is another one too that I've been looking to get in for a while. And you can see there's a 23% back from recent all-time highs to the pullback today, and it's not as bad right now. So it's a nice pullback, but why I wanted to look at Injective right now and why I'm probably going to buy some after I make the show is because everywhere I go to every conference, everyone that I speak to that I respect their opinions is very, very bullish on Injective. Now, Injective is a layer one. Let me know in the comments if you want me to make a video about it. Oh, wait, I did talk about this already. Oh my God, I'm going crazy, guys. A long day, right? But yeah, Pantera and Jump are making a ecosystem fund, which is going to be, now I can't remember if I talked about this in my briefing or with you guys, sorry. But anyway, so yeah, Pantera, huge fund, Jump, huge fund, $150 million ecosystem fund. This is one of the latest blog posts. Is a lot of reasons to be very, very bullish on this protocol. All right, guys, 0XL. So you can see last time I was talking about it, like this is a really, in my opinion, a really good opportunity to get in. $7 million market cap for a futures leverage trade that lets you use leverage on crap coins. And you can see that last time I made a video about it, this chart is still here. I was like, oh yeah, something here to here and blah, blah, blah. It's like great gains. That was 150%. Look where it went up to here before we started having this correction. You know, I mean, this correction, this is just 12 hours. So like, but over the weekend here, essentially, like this went all the way up to here, right? Like 1.25 cents. And now we have this nice correction, almost 40% from there, which puts it back to about the same level, a little bit higher than last time I talked about the 150% increase. So I really like 0XL. And by the way, I'll show you guys the comment that we picked for the free NFT. So Yannickoroy, if you're watching this, go ahead and respond to this thing right here. You have the Telegram handle to respond for your NFT that we're giving away. And if you don't claim it in 24 hours, we're going to give it to someone else. So send a message, claim it. Congratulations, you won it. Use 0XL. Let us know what you think about it. And guys, that's going to wrap it up today. Let me know if I missed anything. And again, join us in the VVIP group if you want to know where these guys are looking to enter into these trades. I'll catch you tomorrow on the next show. See you later. Bye-bye.